Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is my second video I'm posting. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just do a trade recap of today. Today was a horrible day for me. Took way too many trades, over traded way too much, so it was a pretty shitty day. And I mainly because I had the wrong bias, right? So I'm gonna go over the trades that I did take that were not that bad. So starting off, I took like 10 trades today, but they were all pretty small losses except for some which I accidentally was too slow to place my stop loss and got stopped out for like 10 points. Got stopped out for like 6 points, which is way too much for what I'm trying to do right now. Main trade that I took today, well, that was actually a good trade, or I think that was a good trade, right? We swept these equal highs right here on NQ, and I entered around right over here. Turn my magnet off. I think right over here with my stop loss. I think my stop loss was like 2.5 points right now. So yeah, right about there. So okay, it's right here. Okay, yeah, so I entered there. As aiming for midnight open, my bias was wrong. I was bearish because basically we were above true day open, and I should have just. I'm low-key being blind sometimes of being bearish. Shit, we just dumped so much. Fuck. Okay, I just hopped off because I lost 600. Right, I lost like 10 trades. Okay, so I was bearish because we opened above true day open, and we didn't have any 4-hour bullish S&T, right? That's just some bullshit. Should have noticed that we dumped so much Monday, right? We were down like 500 points. Had a new week opening gap right here to fill, and I mean, I think that's it. I don't really, kind of confused. I'm waiting for someone to explain it to me, but getting into it, I took a bunch of shitty trades just off of. They weren't that shit, bro. I mean, it's just I be entering off the stupidest shit. I can't lie. Like, it's just 1 minute conflict. Like, right here, I shorted after we swept this liquidity right here. Stopped out. I was gonna get out minute true day open, but I was like, fuck, I don't know, bro. It's only 40 points, right? So I was like, shit, I'm gonna just let her run. Boom, stopped out. Didn't even go break even. Entered again off this sweep right here. Instantly stopped out, and it went up so fast that like it went up here, right? Which I usually enter when it comes up here, comes back down, and then I enter because I swept it and I put my stop loss on that wick. But here it went back down. I entered a little bit impatiently, I can't lie, and then it dicked up, and then I had lost like 15 points there. So lost like $200 there, even though I should have only lost like $50. Right, a trade I could have taken if I was actually bullish and was not a fucking retard. Right here, right, we have a 15-minute gap. Obviously, it was a really free trade. I can't lie. 15-minute breaker here, and then going on to the 5-minute, 5-minute inverse fair value gap right there, right, and then 1-minute chart, 1-minute order block. What do we have? Sweep liquidity. You could have entered there with your stop loss there. Obviously, because of fills, you probably would have been filled up higher, like here. But yeah, I took another trade I actually took was right here. Oh, I already went over this. I was aiming for midnight open and then got stopped out. Took another trade here, right? Came into this rejection block, got souped here, and then I got stopped out of my short. Once again, right over here. So I had a bad fill though. I was filled like here. It was like a 3.5 stop loss, right? I can't do it with the magnet. I should have been bullish, obviously, or I could have just been patient, right? Waiting for us to come in to this 4-hour gap and this inverse rejection wick here. And then we probably swept some liquidity here, like here, right? We swept that. Obviously, there's no entry there, but then you could have entered here, right? Obviously, I have this fair value gap here. Swapped with liquidity, inverse fair value gap as well. Could have shorted there with the 2.5 stop loss. It's kind of just basic stuff, I'm not gonna lie, to get to short. Unfortunately though, wrong bias, and I took way too many trades, so I did not wait for, like, I was already taking like 7 trades before 10 a.m. It was kind of crazy. So I took like 2 or 3 trades here, 4 5 trade. I don't know, I took like 4 trades, bro, and then I just hopped off. So minus 600, not good. Took some good trades yesterday though, so it's all right. Still up like 1 point or like 1K on the funded or on the eval. So I'm gonna lock in for Friday because I got an exam tomorrow. But I mean, the Loki played up really well. It was a free trade over here, just stupid. You know, there was also a 15-minute AMD, right? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution should have been the key sign, but I mean, I don't know, bro. It was just wasn't clear to me why we were bullish. Maybe if we opened below today open. I Loki was just blinded by that though, and I get blinded by that. But you know, I would ignore that if we had a bullish SMT, but we didn't really have a bullish SMT here. So yeah, I mean, this trade would have caught low of day basically with New York Open. But I don't really know. Loki's still confused. I'm gonna have to back this a bit, but yeah.